Okay, y'all, I'm gonna tell you this real quick story time. First of all, shout out to my girl Renee. Shout out to my girl Renee, may she rest in peace. That was my girl. She was more than a friend, she was a sister for real. She always took care of me, always, had my back all the time. So me and her used to always go to drag shows. I love going to drag shows, I really do. The makeup eats down all the time, hands down. Drag queens know how to beat their face. So me and my friend Renee used to go to the drag shows all the time. We used to go there all the time. We would always reserve a table up front and just be having a good time, you feel me? So when I first started going to them, I was underage. So once I became of age to get drinks and shit, I would get my friend Renee drinks, you feel me? So my ass go up to the bar and I'm standing up there and shit, waiting for the bartender to come around to me. And, on my, corner of my eye, I see this guy come up to the side of me, I make my order and the guy, gets his order taken and stuff. And so he turns over and he looks at me and he's like, hey, how you doing? And I'm doing good. Excuse me. I'm doing good, how you doing? And he like, oh, I'm doing good, He's like, I'm not gay, I'm not gay. I'm here for my friend's bachelor party. And, we thought it would be fun to bring him up and see a drag show, And I'm like, okay, that's cool or whatever. And he was, trying to get my number. And at the time I was dating someone, so I didn't, I was like, I'm dating someone right now. I can't give you my number. You feel me? And so he was like, okay, but I'm just saying I'm not gay. I'm here just for my friend's bachelor party. And I'm like, okay, And so I get my drink and I go back to the table and shit. And when I get to the table, me and Renee, we sitting up there drinking, kicking it and stuff. And we, watch the drag show. And then after the drag show, the guy from the bar approaches our table. And when he comes to the table, he's in between Renee and another friend of mine. And he starts to talk and stuff. So, I kind of get in my phone. I start looking at my phone. So I guess he felt like, I wasn't, engaging in a conversation or whatever. I don't know. But the man came up on the other side and got in between me and Renee, okay? So he's talking and shit, and I just turn my head, and all of a sudden I just feel somebody pull my motherfucking ponytail down. So he pulled my shit down with my head like tilted back. Almost took my shit off, basically. You feel me? So after that, Renee comes up and just scoops right in between us and pushes his ass. He fell back and the tables fall all on the ground and shit. He about fell on the ground. And she was like, don't you ever fucking do that again. Don't you do that again. So that's pretty much it with this damn story. Renee came to save me. And that ain't the only time that Renee saved my ass. You feel me? There's been other times she has too. And I can get into those at a later date. But shout out to my girl Renee, because she don't be playing about me. She never has. She never has. May she rest in peace. For real, okay? I love me some Renee. That was my girl, straight up. That dude, I guess I wasn't listening. His ass came up and pulled my motherfucking head back, and before I could even turn around and get his ass up 2-piece and a biscuit, motherfucker. Before I was able to even give his ass a 2-piece and a biscuit, Renee already jumped up and had his ass for me. You feel me? So she stopped me from almost beating the motherfucker ass straight up. Gonna pull my little ponytail, my little drawstring ponytail I was wearing. Them motherfuckers barely be on his ass, man. But yeah, that's the end of this story time though. Like, watch out for your ponytail, because these niggas be tripping. You feel me?